Go Cougs! What an absolutely incredible way to start off a matchup against the Wisconsin Badgers with this event here today. Go Cougs, everybody. Go Cougs. Today is a day that we've been waiting for years. And thanks to the support of so many of you, first, the investors to the Taylor Sports Complex, members of the Board of Regents who are here in attendance today, current Chair Lisa Keohokalole-Schauer, past Chair Marty Dickinson, and Brett Blankenship. We appreciate your leadership and support of Washington State Athletics. We'll have three speakers today. Our Washington State System President, Kirk Schultz, Lisa Keohokalole-Schauer, our chair of the WSU Board of Regents, and our Director of Athletics, Pat Chun. Before we get into the event today, I'd like our Washington State Pullman Chancellor, Elizabeth Chilton, to say a few words.
Well, good afternoon, everyone, and go Cougs. If you're looking at your program, you may see that we were going to have Zoe High Eagle Strong issue a land acknowledgement to start us off, but unfortunately she was not able to be here, so you're stuck with me for this part of it. Washington State University wants to acknowledge that its locations statewide are on the homelands of Native peoples who have lived in this region from time immemorial. You are currently on the homeland of the Nimipu or Nez Perce tribe and the Palouse people. So we simply want to acknowledge our deep gratitude for these historical and current caretakers of the region. So thank you for being here today. Really exciting day to be on the Palouse. Thank you.
Thank you. All of this has happened under the leadership of our president, Kirk Schultz. And I know this is a day that a lot have been waiting for a long time for this. Some luminaries in the crowd have talked about this for at least the first day I got here and prior to it. Please, a round of applause for our Washington State System President, Kirk Schultz.
Go Cougs. Okay, folks, we are here to celebrate one of the biggest new building projects on our campus. We got to do a little better than that. Go Cougs. All right. Well, folks, thank you for being out on what is an exciting day for Washington State University. I saw some Wisconsin fans walking across campus. I told them good luck next week. So I think I want us to celebrate really everything there is about WSU today. A sold-out crowd, a big-time volleyball win last night over number 8 Utah. Big round of applause for our volleyball team. And a real celebration, not just of the ribbon cutting of this facility, but the power of philanthropy at Washington State University. We had some early investors who made a huge, big difference in moving this project forward. As I was mentioning to several people, when I arrived in 2016, the number one question I always got, when are we going to get indoor practice facility done, not just for football, but for all sports on campus? And it's great to be here today. But just a special thanks to Scott and Lisa Taylor, Darren and Jamie Alger, Brad Long on behalf of the Long Family Foundation for making significant investments in bringing this project to reality. Big round of applause, please. Thank you. None of this is also possible without an exceptional athletic director and a great fundraising team. And when we celebrate these kind of projects, it's always easy to forget all the behind-the-scenes work, the time on the road, the vision, and the focus that makes such a difference in making these projects a reality. So please, a round of applause to Pat Chun and our athletics team. Thank you. So we talk about these projects, presidents like winning football teams and cranes on campus. We have a lot of different things that have gone on just in the last several years that philanthropy has helped us do. And just a quick list of things that are really almost ongoing as we speak. Our Vancouver campus, we have a brand new state-of-the-art life sciences building coming up that philanthropy has helped finalize and finish that building off. We have a new medicine building on our WSU Spokane campus that was recently renovated. And we have several members of the audience here that were critical in helping make that project a success. We're going to be groundbreaking later this football season on a brand new state-of-the-art engineering building for the WSU Pullman campus, the Schweitzer Engineering Hall. The BTO project that we can all walk past was a real catalyst to get this particular project done, because I knew we talked about that for a long time. And when I hired Pat, I said, we either got to do it or we got to scrap it, but we can't keep kind of drifting along here. And I appreciate the fact that we put the energy and time into saying, let's make this a reality. So we're going to celebrate this facility today, but I want to peek a little bit into our future around philanthropy and the types of things we're going to be doing with additional capital projects. We're working right now on raising money for a simulation teaching hospital for our WSU Spokane campus to take that next step in healthcare delivery in our region in the state of Washington. We're going to look at amazing renovation of Beasley, not just for men's and women's basketball, but it's going to impact our entire campus and look for ways that every student that walks across campus, every alumnus, every prospective student that comes across here will look and see a facility that's going to make a big difference. And then we also are on the road of raising money for a new science building to support our College of Arts and Sciences right here in Pullman. So when you see the cranes go up, when you see the project, when we talk to our investors that made this one a reality, folks, we have a lot more going. We're talking to people, and we're going to keep building for WSU. So folks, thanks for being here today. Let's celebrate today. Volleyball last night. We're going to win tonight, beat Wisconsin. I brought some of that Spotted Cow beer with me from last year in my refrigerator, and I can't wait to get home tonight, pop one of those open after a convincing Cougar football win. Go Cougs.
Thank you, Kirk. I'd like to take a moment now to introduce our chair of WSU Board of Regents, Lisa Kiahokalole Shower, on this fantastic day here when we're announcing this groundbreaking.
Today exemplifies what it means to be a Coug, and with the bold leadership of our president, Kirk Schultz, and our athletic director, Pat Chung. Yesterday was a good day to be a Coug, too. So can I get a go Cougs? On behalf of the Board of Regents, I want to just express my gratitude for our steadfast donors. It's been quite a ride. I became the board chair in July, and there's been a lot that's happened, and we appreciate your continued commitment to WSU. These sorts of dreams don't become a reality without you continuing to stay with us. And this reality is going to be incredibly impressive. So the Taylor Sports Complex will be a place to assist us in recruiting and retaining our future exceptional Cougs. And that will include an athletic facility that will be here and open year-round. So all of the time during the inclement weather that we know happens and the air quality issues, our student athletes will continue to be able to practice here. And we will not only be able to ensure that our student athletes have a place to practice, but we will also take WSU to the next level in terms of our national profile and enhance the overall collegiate experience for our student athletes. Now, WSU is going to be showcased today in a big, big way. We're on ABC. We're going to be able to show the world that we are a world-class research institution, that we are a leader in academic excellence, that our fans by far show up for us, and that we have an unmatched undergraduate experience. Now, WSU's brand can be seen every Saturday on College Game Day with ESPN, and we're currently the only school with a dedicated segment on college football on our weekly record of 288 consecutive appearances entering this weekend. So WSU's television ratings over the past 6 years demonstrate the national following fans here at WSU have. And I'll just say that our social media impact is pretty wild. It's national. We have over 1 million views of recent videos that have been broadcast over the past few years, or few weeks. Our alumni is not only passionate about WSU, and they've shown us across the state of Washington, but across the country. And we are making them proud today. I want to express my deep appreciation to the Taylors, the Algers, the Longs, and all who have contributed to making today possible. So now let's go beat those Badgers. Go Cougs.
The next gentleman I have the pleasure of introducing is one whom I work with quite regularly, and he has worked tirelessly for this day. And he is fantastic at what he does, and he's our Director of Athletics, Pat Chun.
Go Cougs. I just want to reemphasize something Regent Shower said. We have a huge national TV game at home tonight against a ranked opponent. And thanks to our president, we have a huge game in Colfax on Monday against a bunch of ranked opponents. So if we can give Kirk a big round of applause. And it goes without saying, we appreciate your extraordinary leadership you've shown since day one here and throughout a very tense month for all of us. But today symbolizes a bunch for Washington State, and if anything, it's a great starting point for the fall year because volleyball last night, football today, everybody's in town, and it's pretty amazing. This bubble has served its purpose. I guess over the last 2 decades. I want to get a couple quick thank yous. And just a reminder, this is $27.2 million in philanthropy. $27.2 million in philanthropy. And although myself and our athletics team are appreciative of the thank yous, this is not a reflection of us. This is a reflection of you. This is a reflection of Washington State. This is a reflection of a willingness to make a difference through philanthropy. So I too, Scott and Lisa, thank you for your leadership throughout a bunch of different things. We're proud to call this the Taylor Family Sports Complex. Darren Alger, you got us across the finish line, and I know you like the ball, I guess, 4th and 1 at the goal. So we'll continue to give it to you in that setting. To the Long family, Brad, I know you're here. Brad, thank you for what you and your family have contributed, and to all the donors who have invested into this project. Really the thing that when I look at this bubble, I guess what I would ask you guys to just really embrace, because we are in a time of uncertainty. But for when I look at this, and I'm looking at Bill Moose right now, there's that, I'll attribute it to Henry Ford. If you believe you can or you believe you can't, you're right. And I know Drew's here today. I thought he was going to pop over here and remember in when Drew came to campus and he believed he could beat Washington. He could be the #1 pick in the draft. When Mike Price, coach, was supposed to be here today, he had a little minor bump at home. He sends his regards. He wanted to be here today. He believed he could take us to the Rose Bowl. We're going to celebrate Coach Leach here today, and Bill took the long journey to Key West because he knew there were better days ahead of us for football. But we had to do something not different, but something that really identified with Washington State. And he brought Mike here. You look at where we're headed. Just a reminder to everybody, we believe it. We've proved it. And as long as we keep believing it, we're going to be fine. So when you look at this edifice here, it's going to come down, but this is the belief of you and us, $27.2 million. The road's going to get a little bit curvy here the next couple of years. I get that. But man, this place, more than any other place, when we believe it, it's happened. So I'll pass it back to Matt here. Go Cougs. We are humbled by your generosity, and thank you guys.